everyone. It's Enjoy English School. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Antony.
Today is February 26th, and it's time for our monthly composition article.
没错，今天呢又要到了我们看图作文的这个时间了啊！我们今天要看到这个一篇这个3张图的这种图片，然后我们要试着写出一篇好的作文。
Do you know what happened to me yesterday, Anthony?
昨天吗？2月25号。
Yes.
可我知道你的生日是4月，所以不会是你的生日。
So yesterday, I had a student, I call her Frenchie because she likes to eat French fries. She came up to me and said, Teacher, I have to do a composition about 4 pictures. And I said, boy, oh boy, are you a lucky girl. Because I am here at Enjoy English School today doing just that. So Frenchie, today is for you. We are going to learn how to build our story with our 4 pictures.
哇，这个学生也太幸运了吧！他昨天才跑来问他说，问这个 Chris 老师说，老师，我要做一个4格漫画，我要学会怎么讲。然后所以老师在这个地方就隔空喊话说，今天 Frenchie 这一课呢，就是刚好为你而做的，这样子，哇，好感动哦！我的妈呀
But we have a problem. We only have 3 pictures, but that's okay.
不过我们这边只有3格，不是你说的4格漫画哦，应该没关系吧
Okay, so students and Frenchie, here, this is the most important part. You know you are going to write a story, and stories are in the past tense. That means we know we have to practice our past tense grammar before we can do this successfully.
没有错，真的就是这样。你在写故事的时候，老师刚刚特别提到说，因为故事是发生过的事情，所以说提到发生过的事情，我们一定要训练好自己过去时态的使用。
There are 4 important kinds of grammar you should practice, but number 1 and number 2 are very, very, very important. Number 1, we have simple past tense. Was, were plus a noun or adjective, or did plus a verb. Don't forget, we have irregular, 不规则, and regular, 规则 verbs. You should practice those before you go to your contest.
没有错，所以在去比赛之前呢，你一定要先练习好，准备好这些现在过去简单式的这种时态啊，包含是be动词、过去式be动词搭配形容词，或者是 do does did 什么什么东西等等，还有一些不规则跟规则的这种动词变化都要特别注意。
And we also have to pay attention to the past continuous. Was, were, 加 V-I-N-G. Remember, when we use past continuous, we already started doing this action before the sentence, the time we give you in the sentence. For example, he was eating at 12 o'clock. 他在12点前已经开始吃饭。
没错，所以这边的话特别注意，就是第2个我们常用的呢，就是过去进行式，代表我们看到的时候，他已经在做这件事情，提供一个事情的背景，他已经在做了。
And we can also use past perfect and past passive, was, were, plus a past participle. But number 1 and number 2 are very important. You must know those.
没错，所以说第1个跟第2个很重要。当然，有的时候我们会用到这个过去完成式啊等等来表达这种情况。但是这种1跟2，过去单纯式跟过去进行式是最常出现的。
Okay, let's get right into our story. We see Drew was sorting through some old stuff. During the process, he came across a box full of old toys and journals, as well as some old photos from his childhood.
OK， 所以我们现在赶快进入到我们的文章里面。文章的第1段呢，他就提到 Drew was sorting through some of his old stuff。好，他呢是在整理一些他的旧东西。那这边的话特别注意一下，我们在提到故事的时候，最好呢就给这个主角呢一个名字，在表达的时候呢就会变得一来比较感觉上是比较不会说一直讲 that person， 这样听起来很远，也不容易吸引读者继续读下去。然后自己在讲的时候也比较方便，所以我们决定叫他叫 Drew。好，写的单字也很少嘛，对不对？Drew 呢，他在收拾房间，他的收拾旧东西 ，sorting through 就是收拾整理的意思。During the process， 在这过程当中 He came across a box full of old toys and journals, as well as some old photos from his childhood. 那 he came across 就是他不小心偶然的发现了什么东西，发现了一盒一个箱子，箱子里面摆满了旧的玩具、旧的日记本、日记等等，还有一些他小时候的旧照片。
Now, before we go to paragraph 2, let's look at our past tense grammar in this sentence. Drew was sorting. 哇，刚开始 we have the past continuous tense. So Drew was sorting. 什么时候比这个事件还早，他开始就找东西啊？ We know he's already doing this. Was, were, ing. Please underline was, were, ing and write past continuous tense or 过去进行. Then in the second sentence, during the process, he came across. That's an irregular past tense verb. Come, came.
没错，在这边的话，在使用上面，各位你要了解到一件事情，就是往往过去的进行式它是负责提供背景的。那在这个过去进行式讲完之后，在这个过程中发生了一件事情，好像一个点状的东西。我举个例子好了，如果说今天 Chris 老师在洗澡。OK， 好，他昨天晚上洗澡，我打电话给他，所以你英文就可以讲说 He was taking a shower when I called him。好，在这种情况的话，就是他在洗澡是一个长时间的一个背景，我还没打电话给他之前，他已经在洗了。然后呢，等我打电话给他的那个时间点做了这个动作发生 when I called him， 这个时候那个点的动作就用过去式。那如果说今天以提供背景的是在发生这个动作发生之前就已经在持续的这种动作的话，我们就使用这个过去进行式。所以在这边你再回头看到 Drew was sorting through。好，所以他在我们看图的时候，他已经在整理了，你就看到他已经在整理中了。在这过程当中发生了一件事，这个一件事我们就使用单纯点状的过去单纯式。
Let's go to paragraph 2. Now, because this is a composition, it's not so important. But if you're reading this, you will see we have all 3 ed sounds in our story here. T, d, and id.
所以在这个过去式里面，如果加 ed 的这种情况啦，还有可能有发生的这个发出的声音是 t 的，好，无声的 t， 有声的的，还有 id 这3种，我们在这里面刚好都碰得到哦。
Get your pencil ready. We'll write those down. Paragraph 2, sentence 1 says, holding one of the photos, Drew started, 谁先来 ID, started to look back upon the very day this photo was taken, underline that, 30 years ago. He got really emotional.
OK， 在第一句话里面 ，holding one of the photos， 他拿着一张照片，其中一张照片 ，Drew started， 老师刚刚把这个 ed 有没有画起来？它是 id 的声音嘛，对不对 ？Drew started to look back upon the very day this photo was taken 30 years ago。那他就开始回想 ，when you look back on or look back upon， 都是指开始回顾、回想。You think back。好，你就开始回想起怎么样 ？The very day 就在那一天，哪一天呢 ？This photo was taken 30 years ago， 30年前的那一天，他那个时候的事情。And he got really emotional。他呢看到这个时候，想起当时场景，内心呢感到非常的激动。
So we have was taking. That's taken. Excuse me. That's our past passive voice. 被动过去. So it's was, were plus a pp.Who took this picture? Well, we don't know, and we don't care. It's the passive voice.
没错，所以在这边的话 was taken 就是过去式搭配了被动语态，所以在这里的话你会使用 was 加上 past participle 就是所谓的这个过去分词来表达一个被动的概念。他就回想起这张照片当初被照下来的时候是在30年前。
Now, the word emotional means you have a lot of strong feelings.Sometimes those feelings are bad, but they can be good. when we read the story, we'll find out these are good feelings.
所以当你提到 emotional 的时候，不见得都是负面的情绪，但是是很强烈的情绪都是真的，可以是很高兴，也可以是很难过，也可以是很生气，都可以用 emotional 来表达。我们在这边还看不出来他的情绪到底是什么，我们往下看就会知道了。
Our next sentence says, it was the day he first learned, write a D, learned how to ride a bike.OK,
所以原来这一天呢 It was the day he first learned how to ride a bike. 在这里的话，我们收集到第二种加 ed 的可能发音。刚刚前面是 started 有 id， 在这里的话是有声的 learned。好，在这里的话收集到第二块了，好棒哦！所以他在那一天呢，就是学会他脚踏车的那个日子。
In the park, his father patiently pushed...Oh, the ed here is T. Write a T here. His father patiently pushed his bike from behind as Drew had trouble riding on his own.OK,
所以在这边呢，他学会了骑脚踏车的那个日子，对不对？在这个 in the park 地点是什么？是在公园里面。His father patiently pushed his bike from behind. 他爸爸很有耐心的在后面推着他的这个脚踏车。在这里的话，你会收集到第三个可能发音。这边的 ed 呢，会发出 t 的声音 ，pushed。因为这里的话，到底要接可数的 t？不是可数，是有声的的，还是无声的 t？ 你要看前面的这个子音 sh， 它没有震动，所以这时候你会配上没有震动的气音 t， 所以是 pushed。所以在这里后面提到说，这个爸爸呢很有耐心在后面慢慢的推着他的脚踏车 ，as Drew had trouble riding on his own。那当时呢，他其实事实上自己没有办法骑，所以爸爸很有耐心在后面推。
Now, you guys could hear Anthony saying learn and push, but you couldn't see him. He put his hand on his throat. 他把他的手放在喉咙上. And then he said learn, and he could feel the vibration, 震动. Then he said push, and there's no vibration. So 这个无声音 ed is t, 有声音 ed is d.Started is just JWT, JWD, 要加 id define. So start and end are your magic words because 刚好是相反，而且都是 JWT, JWD.
没错，这样的话我们的拼图就非常完整了，耶！
Let's continue. Drew kept falling, 不是 kept to falling. Drew kept falling from the bike, but his father was always there encouraging him.OK,
所以这边他 Drew kept falling， 这个 keep 的过去式 kept 后面通常会加 VING， 一直怎么样怎么样。像我们之前常常会提到什么 keep talking keep walking， 好，这种 keep 后面接 VING 的情况，所以呢他就一直摔倒，从这个脚踏车上面摔下来，你可以说 fall from the bike 来表达。So he kept falling from the bike, but his father was always there encouraging him。好，他的爸爸呢始终在旁边不断的鼓励他，没关系，再试试看，很快就会学会了。好像感觉很感动啊。
Our next sentence says, eventually he got the hang of it. Drew thought it was the best day of his life at that time.OK,
所以你会看到这边 eventually 指的是 in the end， 就到了最后呢 he got the hang of it， 他终于抓到诀窍了，学会了。Drew thought it was the best day of his life at the time。at the time 就是在当时，他觉得哇，这真是我最棒的一天，我学会一项非常重要的技能，就是骑脚踏车。
So over eventually, I wrote the word slowly. Eventually feels like this is not something you do quickly. And over got the hang of, I used used to it. So used to it means 你就习惯了, you got the hang of it. You can write those down. Got used to it.
所以在这里的话 got the hang of it, 你也可以说 got used to it. 好，这个 use 的话就是 use 后面加上 d， 那个 s 是发 s 的声音 get used to 的那个 get used to it. 但这边的话过去式，所以说是 he got used to it， 就习惯了那种感觉，然后之后就学会了。
Well, this is a great place to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll finish our story and practice more past tense. All right, we're back with more Enjoy English School, and we're talking about our composition article, The Best Day of Drew's Life. Let's take a look at paragraph 3. As Drew recollected these childhood memories, he missed his father so much that he had the urge to call him right away.
好，接下来我们来看最后这一段。As Drew recollected these childhood memories， 他开始回忆起这些儿时的这种记忆了之后呢，当然这个 recollected 其实就是把它慢慢拾回，重新把 like recall。recall these memories。好，在这里的话就是把它重新想起这些记忆之后 ，he missed。老师刚刚这边上面写上 t， 他刚刚不是讲到说要上面写 t 吗？其实就是这个 ed 会发的声音，为什么呢？一样，你把手放在你的脖子上面，你就可以知道你发 miss 气音，所以气音搭配无声的 t。So he missed his father so much， 他突然好想他的爸爸。That 好到什么程度呢 ？He had the urge to call him right away， 得要怎么样？赶快拿起电话，他感受到内在的冲动，想要赶快打电话给他爸。
Now, look at the word recollected. We know re means 再一次, so you'll want to say recollected, but that's not correct. We have to say recollected. 在这个 e 下面，谁那个短发音的 it looks like a V. 谁一个短 e 的发音 okay? Recollected. And this ed is id. Recollected.
在这边的话 recollected 这个地方后面的 ed 呢，就是因为后面是 t 结尾嘛，所以它会念成 tid。So recollected 那个 re 的这个地方要特别注意。我刚刚私底下念的时候呢，就被这个 Chris 老师说，这个地方不是念 recollected， 要念 recollected， 要特别注意。好，很多时候就是多听的话，基本上就会记得这些字的使用方法跟发音方式哦。
Let's continue to our next sentence. He did call his father. He did.And they had a lovely chat on the phone.
Okay, he did. 就是他就真的打电话给他爸了。And they had a lovely chat on the phone. 在电话里面聊得非常非常开心。Have a lovely chat 就是聊得很开心的意思。
Though Drew and his father were miles apart, somehow they felt as if they were right next to each other.OK,
最后这句话就说了 Though Drew and his father were miles apart 虽然他跟他的爸爸呢相隔非常非常的遥远但是不知道为什么 They felt as if they were right next to each other 他们感觉上呢心呢就非常非常贴近感觉好像仿佛就是彼此在彼此身边一样好这样近距离的聊天说话
Don't forget with although or though, soiran in English, we don't use the word but. So, miles apart somehow. 这个中间接变 write B-U-T and cross it out. Although does not use but in English.
在这边非常重要的事情就是 though 跟 but 中文会讲虽然但是但英文选一个就好就像中文会讲因为所以英文呢选一个就好他们是王不见王的哦所以在这前面有了 Though Drew and his father were miles apart 有了 though 你不妨可以在这个后面 apart 后面呢你上面写一个在这 somehow 的上面写一个 but 然后再打一个叉叉就提醒自己说有了 though 了有了 although 了就不要 but
And with as if write the word like Now this like 不是喜欢 this is 想 So write like under as if
没错在这个 as if 下面你可以写上 like 就好像就仿佛是就这种像的那种感觉 like 当介系词用指的是像
Alright, so it is time for our vocabulary review and our first word today is to come across something
Come across something 就是偶然的发现或是偶然碰到在路上偶然碰到某人也可以用这种 come across 来表达
You were not trying to find it, it was lucky
只是运气好
Number 2, a journal or a diary.
A journal or a diary, 那就是指日记或者日志。我们通常会用 keep a diary, keep a journal 来表达。这个动词的话不会用 write, 会用 keep.
对 we don't say write a diary, but you can write in your diary in English. You need that in preposition or you're wrong.
Okay.
Number 3, emotional.
Emotional 就是指非常非常激动的意思。
And that's both good and bad. And we see in the story, he's emotional, but for a good reason. And number 4, to get the hang of something. To get the hang of something means you are used to something. You know how to do it now.
就是知道诀窍，知道方法，找到一个很好的方式去做某件事情，习惯了那种感觉。
And number 5, to have the urge to do something.
好，就是非常非常想要去做某件事情，内在有一种冲动，那个冲动就叫 the urge. You have the urge to do something， 就有股冲动想去做某件事。
Well, Frenchie, I hope today was very useful, and good luck on your composition. For everyone else, good luck too. For Enjoy English School, I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Anthony.
We'll check you out next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.